Hey everybody, it's Jamie. Welcome back. I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about why Thrive? Why Thrive over all the other things that are out there? I know that there's a lot of other companies that offer health and wellness products. We are bombarded by health and wellness products. If you go to the grocery store or one of your big box stores, there's aisles and aisles of health related products and multivitamins and all sorts of different things. When I started this product over 4 years ago, I had never taken supplements. It wasn't something that was a part of my routine. My best girlfriend took everything and all the supplements, so I would kind of hear about that world a little bit from her, and sometimes we would vacation together and she'd have a little box of something or a bottle of something else, and I was always like, oh God, here she goes again. And every once in a while I would get a wild hair when I was at the grocery store and I'd think I should probably take a multivitamin. I'm getting older, I probably need stuff like that. And I would buy a bottle for $8.99 or something like that. And I would take it for 3 or 4 days, and then I would forget, and then it would get farther and farther and farther in the back of the medicine cabinet, right? And then I ended up throwing it away on a cleaning spree 2 years later when they were expired. Other than that, I took prenatal vitamins when I was pregnant with my kiddos, but that was really it. And so why Thrive? Well, because my girlfriend, who had tried all of the supplements, had for the first time started talking about how she was feeling with this supplement. The other things that she had used, she kind of did more in private. Like I said, when we were vacationing, sometimes I would see different things and, maybe we'd be tired because we were out late the night before, and she'd give me something to try, and it was just a caffeine jolt, and I never really felt great, and so I was always like, I'm not taking your voodoo, I don't know what that is. But for the first time when she started Thrive, she started talking about how good she was feeling. Her mom and her sister joined her, and then another one of our good friends joined her, and they were all talking about this energy that they felt and how good they were feeling. That was super intriguing for me. And actually they started posting about different stories from, we have an awesome fan page. And so they were posting these stories from that fan page. And I was reading about all these other people that were having a great experience. So that is how I jumped into it. And once I did, I really wanted to learn more about why this was working the way that it was working. And so for one, Thrive is 3 steps, but it's one complete formula. And the reason that it's divided into capsules and a lifestyle mix and a DFT is because that is how it absorbs best. And so that is how they figured out to get all of these things in our body, and in our body in the appropriate delivery system, right? Because the first 2 steps we take orally, and the 3rd step is delivered through our skin. There's nothing else like that. And they wanted to make sure that we weren't just swallowing a bunch of vitamins and then 3 hours later thinking, well, now what? Now I'm tired again. Now everything's gone through me and I'm crashing, right? And so with this delivery system and the slow release of the DFT, like we've talked about, all of a sudden it's I can keep going all day. And guess what? I only had to take this once in the morning and then I was done. And the other thing that happens is our founders have really worked hard to source as many things locally as they can in the United States, and to get everything all natural and everything from a high quality farm. And so, all of this stuff is plant-based. And so they're looking at farmers and providers that can give them the highest quality, right? And so it's like anything. You're going to go to McDonald's and have one type of burger, and then you're going to go to, a Gordon Ramsay restaurant, and you're going to have a completely different quality of burger. And it's the same with vitamins. The $8.99 multivitamins that I was buying at the grocery store and then shoving into the back of my cupboard because I never felt any different are totally different than the vitamins that I'm putting in my body right now with Thrive, because of the quality. Because what's actually happening is that they're actually absorbing. Those grocery store vitamins, I was probably absorbing 6%, 4% maybe even. No more than 10 for sure. With the Thrive system, I'm absorbing 90+% of everything that's in that system. Think about what a difference that is when you're looking at how something is going to work. Of course, the thing that wasn't absorbing isn't going to work, right? And the quality of the ingredients wasn't great, and I was taking it in one method, and now all of a sudden I have this system that's 3 different steps, has super, super high quality, And my body is like, woohoo, because it's able to actually use 90% of what's in the system. And it's able to absorb part of it through my skin where it can be slowly used all day long, which is absolutely incredible. So I hope that makes sense. Please message me if you have any questions. Find me on Facebook. I am super excited about how this works, you know, the ingredients and all of those types of things. I have a lot bit of a nerdy side. And so I love answering questions like that. You know, if you've ever just thought about like, well, why does this work so well? Let's talk about it because it's pretty intriguing to me and I think you'll find it interesting too. So, and if you're one of those people that's just like, I don't care how it works, I just want it to work, that's great too. Because guess what? It works just as well for you as it does for me. So, all right, you guys, thanks so much for watching and come on back. I'm just here to teach you about Thrive and make sure that you get the best experience possible. So, bye-bye.